Good morning. It's your boy Butler. Best day of my life. Tomorrow's not promised. God made dirt. Dirt don't hurt. Okay, so today's video, this morning's video, because I'm gonna drop a couple of these things today, man. It's a sensitive subject, and it's centered around the violation of teenagers in the Georgia judicial system, the Georgia penal system, the prison system. So I was having a conversation. If you check some of the videos that I just posted, I was able to get 3 or 4 of my Alto brothers. We were just having a discussion, and some of our on-screen conversation differs from our off-screen conversation because we're kind of going deaf, and everybody's trying to get monetized at this point. So we staying away from certain subjects. But one of the subjects that came up, man, was that I was telling them how I was going back and forth with some of my subscribers on TikTok in reference to one. This is not even a subscriber. This is more or less guys that I know from the streets, guys that I know in real life, and they too have gone and been incarcerated for extended amounts of time. However, in reference to me saying that 85% of the guys that I was incarcerated with at Alto were forced into homosexuality, they disagreed strongly to the point where I got phone calls and people were just like, I'm clout chasing and I'm taking off and all this good stuff. Bro, why does that thing keep blinking? AirPod keep popping up. But anyway, so what took place was that when I began to, talk to these guys about these things, they were just like, bro, you doing the most. So, and I was talking to my brothers, man, they was like, no, that's a pretty accurate number. But one of the things that really kind of stuck out, we talked about one of our homeboys who committed a felony. He did commit a felony at the age of like 13, 14 years old. And so what took place is this, man, he's got double life. He ain't going nowhere no time soon. We all agreed that he deserves a chance at life, at love, at growing, at healing. But he still broke the law. And in order to maintain peace on the streets, it's got to be some checks and balances. Oh, let me grab this because this thing getting on my nerves. For real. I gotta cut this thing off. For real. 1 second. I'm sorry, this thing just keep popping up on my phone, bro. It just irritated me. All right, cut that off. I do not need that. It ain't even on now. Yeah, man. Be careful what you buy off the internet. Okay, so anyways, we talked about the fact that, certain people are forced into homosexuality, that some people are not given a choice in reference to, who they want to be sexual. And there were some agreements, there were some disagreements, but you take a 13-year-old and although they have committed crimes that are worthy of the time that they receive, this person is damned to chain gang. They're damned to prison for the rest of their natural lives. The first person that this individual interacted with on a sexual level was a male. And so I ask you, if the situation is that he's forced to interact with a male because there is no option for him to interact with a female, was he forced into homosexuality? The argument then becomes, well, he could be celibate and not interact with anything, not interact with anybody. That lifestyle, that mindset is a disciplined one. I don't know how realistic it is. In the overall discussion of things, the conclusion that we all collectively came to is that stay your ass at home. Please don't look at this Instagram. Don't look at what's going on and think that these people have emotion, man, and thinking that it's gonna be okay if you do a little time. Cause you can do a little time, man, and it could change your life dramatically, bro. You can get in there and never get out. You can get in there and get stuck up. My brother on Cons and Guns, when you get a chance, go to YouTube, go to Cons and Guns, man, and he tells a story about how Alto got shut down, bro, where there was a grape, a ape that takes place, and 3 individuals end up graping an individual that they choked out, and this brother died. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not saying nobody's name because I don't want to disrespect him. I don't want to disrespect his family. But if you go to Cons and Guns on YouTube, my brother talk about it and he's getting them out the box. But what I'm saying is this, is that these 3 individuals were convicted of graping an individual they choked out. They technically sexually violated a corpse. One of those guys could have came home 14 years ago, man. But now you got life plus. Them brothers ain't never getting out. And I'm talking about me understanding one of the individuals to the degree that I understood that you was being violated back in the day. And now you've turned it around where you're the violator, where you violated to the point where you just too tough, bro. You just too tough. So what I'm saying is, man, what I want to say to the teenagers, what I want to say to the young adults, what I want to say to the individuals that are at the age where they can legally be sentenced to prison in the state of Georgia or anywhere. Hey, man, stay your ass on the porch. Don't do it, bro. It's not worth it. I promise you, you'll be better off working off at McDonald's and putting on your seatbelt and staying in your lane. Your life will be a whole lot better, bro. Cause that prison is slavery. Prison is hell on earth, man. There is no worse place. There is no worse situation, bro. Stay at home, man. So I want you to start paying attention to what we're talking about and what the end results is. Because when I listened to music back in the day, nobody talked about prison, bro. Nobody told me that they was in there graping people. Listen to the music now. We opping with each other. We beefing with each other. We don't like each other. Even the females. The females is like, y'all come, bro. We have this spirit of self-hatred that is so strong within us. We always competing with each other, man. And it is slavery at its finest. It is how to manipulate us to the point where you ain't even got to mess with us, bro. We'll kill ourselves off. So I'm not going to talk your head off, man, but pay attention what you let into your system, man. Most importantly, man, if you have the ability to talk to these teenagers, man, tell them, man, the truth about what's going on in these chain gangs, bro, because it's not pretty. It's not cool. None of that, man. Stay at home. Butler, best day of my life. Stay focused, y'all.